Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dan from Gaming Gods, and as I said on Tuesday, we got ourselves a large game haul. I'll spare you the trouble of opening up the box. I've already cut it open, so let's just get right in. Make this quick. I bought this a little while back, so I remember some of the games, specifically why I bought this lot, and others, there's gravy on the top, just because of prices. Up first, we got Gears of War for the PC. Never played Gears of War actually on the PC. It's always been on an Xbox. So quite curious to see how it'll run on that generation's rig. Next up, we got Blazing Angels, Squadrons of the World War II. I've heard of that. Never played it. Next up, we got Star Wars: Empire at War. Got Civilization 4. Game called Genius, with $ as the S. Not sure what this is. Kind of looks like a Sim City. Huh. Looks exactly like a Sim City. We got Age of Mythology, Age of Empires 1 and 2. An old classic here, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Copy of Guild Wars 2. Battlefield 1942. Now, funny, I played a little bit of Battlefield, but I really stayed away from that series altogether. I don't know why. I know it's really good. So I'm quite curious to check out some of these. Got another Star Wars game, Jedi Knight Academy. Here we got a copy of Halo PC. Yes, Halo PC. Not for the Xbox or the console or Master Chief Collection. Before Halo 2 came out, this was released, and this was kind of the quasi answer to wanting a Halo 1.5 that we never got. We never got like an Xbox Live Edition on the original console. We usually have to play through Xbox Tunnel on GameSpy Arcade or Xbox Connect. I think today now they're using Insignia for the original Xbox. They brought it back online, and then there's Excellent Kai, which allows I think a lot of the consoles to network play that are no longer around on the older consoles. We got Lord of the Rings, Battle for Middle Earth 2. You have Rise of the Witch King. We got another Lord of the Rings, War of the Ring. Got Axis Allies, which will go in the box. Looks like a World War II type game. We got a copy of StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty. Let's get kitty toys and the baby monitor out of here for a second. We got Rome Gold Edition, Rome Total War Gold Edition. Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. Now, if you're an RTS guy, this was that exact game. It came out, StarCraft, Broodwar was around, and obviously Command and Conquer, and you got Age of Empires. So probably got lost in the shuttle for a lot of people. I remember being kind of fun. You could play like Wookiees and all different characters from the Star Wars universe at the time. Be cool to kind of revisit that one again. Age of Mythology Titans expansion pack. Another copy of Guild Wars 2. I know there's some duplicates in here. Orb, Off-World Resource Base. Looks kind of StarCraft-ish. Never even heard of this, but graphically it looks pretty good. This came out 2002. We're curious about that one. Rise of Nations Gold Edition. We got some CD cases here. We got Age of Empires 2 Gold Edition. We got The Making of Myst Exile and Rome Total War. Copy of Halo 2. This is the Windows version. This is before the Master Chief Collection, obviously, came about. I'm curious to kind of actually see how that plays on Windows. I got Supreme Commander 2. Tabula Rasa, I've heard of this, but never actually played it. So, kind of curious what that is too. Like I said, there's a lot of games in here I never played. Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood. I played the Xbox version of that. I remember that being pretty cool, where you can control the AI and kind of position it so you can set up and flank the enemy. Another copy of Age of Mythology 1 and 2, Age of Empires. Supreme Commander, I think the second one I said earlier. We got Medieval 2 Total War and Rise of Legends. We got a copy of Guild Wars Nightfall. Now, I played the original Guild Wars back in the day on PC. Obviously, I don't think this is around, or if there is, it's probably some sort of private server link up. Maybe I could be able to check that out. We got a copy of Star Wars Force Commander. This looks old. 2001, so yeah, it's fairly old. Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion. We got Battlefield 2. And a Medal of Honor Airborne. I played some of the Medal of Honor games. I remember when the first one came out on the PlayStation. That was very fun. And then playing, I think it was Allied Assault. That was the second one. Getting old, guys. That's that dad memory starting to play mind tricks on me. But I remember the Medal of Honor series in the early days was really good. We got Medieval 2 Total War. Another copy of Rome Total War. Just keeps on going. Supreme Commander Forge Alliance. I'm guessing another Supreme Commander or an expansion. We got Star Wars Empire at War. Forces of Corruption expansion. Then we got Star Wars Republic Commando. I played this on the original Xbox a little bit. I don't think I played all the way through, but that would be cool to play on PC. I think it's in my Steam library, but one of those games just haven't gotten around to yet. You know, another dad problem. A copy of Diablo 3, complete in box. We got Company of Healers, Tales of Valor. I played a few of those, from the earlier ones. A little familiar with that series. Sins of the Solar Empire, real-time strategy and unrivaled scale. Never heard of this one. Guessing maybe it's like an RTS. Not sure. If you know what these games are, put some comments down in the section to kind of help me out here. We got Real Myst, Adventure Becomes Real. I'm guessing this is a copy of Myst. Real Myst. We got Battlefield 2142. A copy of World War. Now, some of these loose discs might actually go with the boxes, so once I actually open them all up, they might fall into place. This seems like way more than 50 games right now. We got a copy of the original BioShock. That was a great game that I enjoyed playing when it came out. Call of Duty 4. This was actually the first game I owned on the 360 when I had bought my 360. So a lot of good memories playing with some of the guys that worked on that one. Get close to the end of the pile here. We got a copy of Tomb Raider Anniversary. I love the old Tomb Raider games. I remember when this came out, it was kind of like a reboot, redoing the graphics, new engine. I think I played a little bit of the Anniversary, so it'd be cool to go back and check that out. I remember it was almost like eye for an eye for a lot of things and just added more polished, new moves, that sort of deal. We got the complete Battlefield 2 collection. Complete box is a little broken, that's why it doesn't close. Time Shift. I've heard about this, never actually played it, but it looks pretty cool. So curious to maybe give that one a go. Here we go, Medal of Honor, Pacific Assault. Like I said, some of these are going way back a bit. And then finally, we got World in Conflict Soviet Assault. Don't think I ever played that one or even remember what that one's about. And then lastly, I got StarCraft and StarCraft Broodwar. So that's pretty cool. I didn't even know this was actually on the game list. I knew that Wings of Liberty was just loot, but I didn't realize this was in one of the sleeves. So a little bit of a bonus there. I was actually thinking about grabbing something, one of these on the cheap or part of another game list. So there you have it. This is the haul, or the first of many hauls. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 36, 37, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. So I think it's at 52, but I think maybe they just threw in some extra loose ones that they just wanted to get rid of. You know, not going to complain. Not going to complain at all. A lot of these boxes are in really good condition. Some are a little bit worn. And now that we got a whole bunch of games, we're going to need some PCs to play this. So tune in for some of the retro rig builds that I have coming down the pipeline. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, like and subscribe, guys. This is Gaming Gods, and I've been Dan. Thanks for tuning in.